And this is the entrance to this battlefield park. This is beautifully preserved trench systems, shell craters, as they were. This is a trench system as it looks today. All these bends in it to give men down the trench protection from shell fire. Craters, and other damage like this sort of thing still apparent. On this huge bronze panel I list the names of all the men from Newfoundland who lost their lives in the First World War and have no known grave. And as you can see, the listing is quite enormous. The Newfoundland Mercantile Marine, another to the Newfoundland Royal Naval Reserve. Royal Canadian Legion. They are remembered. This is the view from the Newfoundland Memorial over the area where the second highest number of casualties was inflicted in a small area on the 1st of July 1916. You can still see many of the trench works here. The whole area is still cratered with shell craters. The Newfoundland Cemetery is in the middle of the picture, and as I work round here you can see more of the extensive defence works on this ridge above Beaumont-Hamel. All along the ledge here are indicators of sites that are very close by. New Zealand Memorial, Canadian Memorial, South African Memorial, Pozio's Australian Memorial, and not to be forgotten, Newfoundland, 2,500 miles. In this park is the Hawthorne Ridge No. 2 cemetery, and this overlooks this beautiful vista. If it wasn't for the helicopters, it would be a marvellous, serene place. Hunter's Cemetery, 1916. Is laid out in a rather unusual way. In the cemetery are buried 46 officers and men, and the headstones surround this cross, like this, all the way around. All the men in this cemetery died on the 13th of November 1916. We've now reached the German front line trenches, 1916. All along here And down here is Y Gully. This magnificent memorial is to men of the 51st Highland Division who lost their lives here on the 13th of July. Take again. This magnificent memorial is to all ranks of the 51st Highland Division who lost their lives during the First and the Second World Wars. This cross is erected to the memory of the officers, NCOs and men of the 51st Highland Division who fell at High Wood in July 1916. This is the German main position here above Beaumont-Hamel. This leads on down to Y Gully, scene of very bitter fighting. This is the no man's land section here. German trench lines along this way, and we come to the Y Ravine cemetery. And this tells us about Y Ravine. After 81 years, the size of some of these craters is quite incredible. The whole landscape is dotted with them. I wonder how many more years they will exist. As you can see, there are shell craters everywhere. And this is the danger tree. I don't know what the significance of it is, but I shall find out. And even here people have put little crosses of remembrance. The caribou. These are barbed wire supports. What remains of them. Tread softly here, go reverently and slow, yea, let your soul go down upon its knees, and with bowed head and heart abased, strive hard to grasp the future, gain in this sore loss, for not 1 foot of this dang sod, but drank its surfeit of the blood of gallant men, who for their faith, their hope, for life and liberty, here made the sacrifice, here gave their lives and gave right willingly for you and me. And so it goes. John Oxenham's poem about this place. Right at the entrance to this Newfoundland Park is this monument to the 29th Division, one of the really crack divisions of the old British Army. This is the Ulster Tower.